Alright, in this video I'm going to explain just how I do my pre and post workout meals. I'm getting ready to work out doing legs this morning in about 30 minutes or so. So the first thing I'm going to do is I refer back to my diet again that I've made up, my little menu. And I have on here, let's see, workout days, and I have 46 grams of honey for my pre-workout shake. And that's my, I'll take this 30 minutes before my first working set, you know, the first after my warm-up and is over, and this is so I'll drink that about 30 minutes before. And the other part of it is 33 grams. I got here my total amount of protein, 99 grams. So one of the 33 is my breakfast, 33 is pre, and 33 is post workout. So one of them, my pre, will be 33 grams of my protein powder, and I'll start with you know, my scale here again, zeroing it out. Put my little cup here, and that's 33 grams of ISO 100 Badimetaz. And as I've said before, that this protein has hardly any fat. It's only got, you know, 0.5 grams of fat, which is real important on your pre and post workout shakes, because during those shakes you want to have quick absorption and quick digestion. You know, get it into your system really fast. So you want to avoid putting a lot of fat in either one of them, because the fat is going to slow that absorption of the protein and carbs. So whatever you use, your carb source, your protein source, make it as fat-free as possible on both of these. So I'll weigh out, say, 33 grams of this. Okay, that's my pre. And next ingredient, I'll put a scoop of cinnamon, which I said before. I do cinnamon because it makes your body more absorb the carbs better, which this is going to be mostly protein and carbs, and you want to be efficient at absorbing the carbs, which you know, the technical term for it is insulin sensitivity. Cinnamon increases insulin sensitivity. So other things do, low carb diet, you know, working out, after a workout your body is insulin sensitive, meaning it's more able to absorb carbs, and this increases that. So what I do, I also add 5 grams of creatine. I only do this on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This Saturday morning. So I'll explain that later why I only do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But for this one, I add the 5 grams, or just 1 teaspoon of creatine monohydrate. Nothing fancy about it, just plain micronized creatine. I like the micronized because it dissolves a lot better than the crystallized type. And then I've got my little shaker cup here that I've already added water to. And you might wonder why I'm putting that on the scale. not re-weighing anything, not weighing my water out. But my next ingredient was 46 grams of honey, and that ends up being 37.2 carbs worth of honey. And main reason I use honey, I just felt like it was more nutritious than just using straight table sugar or dextrose. At least it had a nutrient value to it, and it was as natural as it could be. It's also the unpasteurized, like local honey that I've bought. But I'll just weigh this out straight into my shake. See, 37.2 grams of this. So it doesn't want to dissolve real well, so that's why I shake it up, and I let it set for a little bit, 10 minutes or so. It'll be dissolved in the liquid. So that's it for my pre-shake. And then next is my post. So I'll add 33 grams of protein again. Trying not to make this video very long. My first video was like 17 minutes. I know I hardly ever watch a 17-minute video. Cinnamon again. And say creatine, because it's Saturday. Don't have to be exact on that. And then the difference is I add the glutamine, L-glutamine, which is amino acid that I recommend to take 10 grams of this post-workout every time. And this helps with recovery, is what it's known for. And never knew the value of glutamine until I was dieting down for a contest, and my calories was so low, and I was working out so much and doing so much cardio that I was just running on fumes. And this, I could take 5 grams of this during a workout, and it would get me through those workouts to where I felt like I just didn't have the energy to do it. But this would kind of bring me out of the fog enough to get through the workout. So I seen the value of it during that time, that I wasn't just wasting my money. So I take 10 grams of glutamine after every workout, including cardio workouts, to help with recovery. So that's it for this. That's my post. My first part of my post shake. Save that for later. And then my second part is Rice Krispies. And I say on my diet I've got 57.5 or 58 grams of Rice Krispies. And the reason I use Rice Krispies is just they're, I don't have to cook them or nothing, and they're fairly clean as far as a carb source. There's no fat in them, hardly any protein, and they're just pure carbs. And basically their ingredients is just rice and salt. I may have to look on it. It might be something else. It might be a small amount of sugar. But reason, the Rice Krispies for the carbs is they're a high glycemic carb, meaning they'll raise your blood sugar really quick, and you know, and cause you to excrete a lot of insulin. So to combat that, so that's right after a workout. That's kind of what you want to happen to. Because higher insulin levels helps you helps pull the protein into the muscle. It's going. You have to think of this shake as getting ready for the next workout. Having a good or not skipping your post-workout shake is going to help you be recovered and help you recover from your workout, so the next workout will be good. It's replacing the glycogen that you lost during your workout. So people may be wondering how much of carbs and protein that I'm eating during these, and I figured it up. I'm eating both of these shakes are 21% of my total carbs for the day, and they're 24% of my total amount of protein for the day. So right now that's what I'm consuming, but it's mostly, that's kind of low really, but the reason being is because of this, what they call a reverse diet that I'm on, that I'll have to explain that later. But for anybody else that's not on a reverse diet, that's maybe they're on kind of a low carb, well, not a zero carb, but a lower carb diet, I would eat 45% of my carbs, 45% of my total carbs for the day. I would eat 45% of those in my pre and post workout shakes, and I would eat I'd recommend 33% of your total amount of protein for the day during these shakes. So that's for, you know, this that's what I would recommend for somebody on a, you know, typical lower carb type diet. So I'm going to get ready to work out, and then I'll show you how I fix my post-workout meal after my workout. So that'll be my next video for that.